What's up, and welcome back to the Ten Talks podcast. I'm your host, Andrew. This is my co-host.
Alex, good to be here.
Um, this is episode 2, man. We finally made it to episode 2.
Finally made it to episode 2, baby.
Yep. I'm about to say, well, I guess we should have said that last week when we talked about episode 1 because we've been trying to work on this for 11 months.
True.
So, but yeah, this is a long time coming, and we're going to be doing this possibly once a week, maybe every other week, depends on our schedules, as we're both on different schedules. But right now, I think, we did one last week, so once a week right now. Maybe in football season, we may do 2.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah, right now it's just a little something we just wanted to do. It's, we're not, we're busy, right? Yeah. So it's just.
We both have full-time job, or I have a full-time job. You're in school full-time.
Yeah.
We both have busy lives. I got one kid and one kid on the way.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, I know. Dad of 2 boys, man. It's crazy. I would never thought in a million years I'd been a dad, but
me either.
Oh, he thought me as a dad. That's fucked up. I see how it is.
Nah, that's good.
Obviously, this is not kid friendly, so if you have little kids, we will cuss every now and then.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah, we're not. That'd be like,
it's PG-13. How about that?
PG-13, yeah.
That's good.
But like, if we didn't tune in last week, we are Tennessee fans. Obviously, Tennessee merch.
I have a Braves hat on. So.
Pizza Hut shirt.
Pizza Planet.
Yeah, I got the
Toy
same
Story,
shirt.
Baby.
You've been over here for an hour now, and I just now noticed that I have that same shirt.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I think I got this at Kohl's.
I think we got mine at Target.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyways,
is yours white though?
Huh?
Is yours white though?
No, it's red.
Is it?
Same color.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, so side story. We'll do that a lot. But no, we're Tennessee fans first and foremost. We love everything Tennessee. But we will follow the NFL, MLB,
college sports, even some whatever's happening.
NASCAR,
even
golf,
WNBA too.
WNBA. Congratulations, Caitlin Clark today getting a triple double for the first woman rookie to do it. So congratulations to her.
She don't need that from us.
Olympics, no, she don't need it. She don't need no luck. The Olympics, we'll cover the Olympics a little bit coming up here soon. Summer Olympics, Team USA basketball is that dominate.
We hope.
They will.
This seems dope.
Yeah. So we'll get into that a little bit too. Anything else I left out that we would cover? NBA, MLB. I mean, I don't really get into Major League Baseball until the end of the year. I think that's when a lot of people
playoffs,
do. Right? Playoffs.
Yeah. It's a lot to keep up with during the year as the year goes on.
I mean,
there's so many games, dude.
So many games. It's not like the NFL where I can
keep up week to week.
There's
These
only
guys
17,
are playing. Yeah, baseball's playing every day.
Baseball's playing every day, and plus on top of that, you don't know who's playing. Not your starters, not always play.
Right.
Yeah. But no, I mean, like I said, NASCAR, that's pretty much it.
Right.
Maybe some video games, some NCAA football coming out in 2 weeks or a week and a half now, really. But yeah, that's pretty much who we are and what we're about. But let's go ahead and get into the first topic, and that's the NBA. I want to talk about Bronny. I want to personally talk about Bronny and people down in Bronny for just the only reason why he got drafted was because his daddy, which, who cares? Maybe that was the case. But Bronny does have a little talent. I'll give him that.
A little talent? That still sounds bad.
It does sound bad. But still, who cares? I mean,
right.
Some of the greatest basketball players in the world couldn't get their things. Like D. Wade, he couldn't get his son in the NBA, his oldest son. Michael Jordan.
Is he?
He's in the G League, I think.
Is he?
Yeah. Or the D, whatever it is.
The
developmental league that the NBA has.
It's the G League.
Okay, yeah, I was right. Yeah, he's in the G League. He's older than Bronny James. I thought they're the same age, but he's a little bit older. I think he's like 21, 22 now.
I knew he had a son. I just didn't think he was NBA in like that age, but I guess he is.
Yep, he was old. Yeah, I think he was like 2 years older than Bronny, so I think he's 21.
Okay.
And he's not even doing that good. I think he's averaging like 1.8 points a game.
Huh.
So, but no, that Michael Jordan. I mean, heck, some of the greatest players of all time. That couldn't get their kids to play, and LeBron was able to get his kid to play. Yeah, he didn't do so well at USC, but
he also didn't play the whole year.
No, and plus he had to sit out. I mean, he sent out a lot of summer camp too because he had that. I don't. He had somewhat wrong
Cardiac
with.
or what?
He had something wrong with his heart.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
collapsed on the basketball court.
I was gonna say cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest. You're right. It was that. Um, but yeah. So who cares?
I'm happy for him.
I am too. I mean, I hope everything. I hope it turns out. I mean, I think I don't. I don't know what he signed contract wise. I don't know if he signed a 2-way contract. I know he
I know
signed.
it's a 2 year,
It's a
right?
4 year,
4 year.
$7.7 million.
Okay.
So
But we just don't know if it's with the G League or not, right?
yeah, well, I don't, yeah, no, yeah.
I don't really assume though,
I would assume that
because he's
we
not.
talked about it a little bit, but I think the first game they're to make sure like he can put Bronny out there with his dad and be like first father son duo just in case LeBron gets hurt sometime in the season. I mean, which he could because he's gonna be 40, or is he already 40?
He'll be 40 in December, I
Okay,
think.
so yeah, so I mean, anything can happen when you turn. I mean, at his age. So I think the first game they'll probably roll Bronny out and just like here you go, first father son duo to play in NBA history, second time in all sports time when the father son did it in baseball. I can't think
Yep.
of their names.
Uh,
But no, I mean it's gonna be legendary. I mean, how many
that's
people can
gonna
say
sell
that?
tickets.
Yeah,
That's
but
for sure.
ticket. Um, Los Angeles Lakers ticket office is probably going crazy right now.
Yep.
I would love to I would love to go to have season tickets now for the Lakers, but heck, we live like what 26 hours away.
Season tickets. That's crazy. They play every other day most of the time.
Well, I didn't say I would go to every game.
Yeah, but
I
you
couldn't
don't.
even afford it,
No,
but I will try to catch a game like it's Charlotte, maybe in
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Heck, I think you said it, Memphis. I mean, that's still an 8 hour drive, but who knows? But then I can catch Ja Morant. Maybe he should be healthy enough to play again.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I might rather go to Washington D.C. and drive. That's about the same distance.
Yeah, I guess it is. It's about 8, 9 hours, ain't it?
Yeah, and maybe even Cleveland. Cleveland might be a cheap game to go to. Akron, Ohio.
Chicago. Chicago's up there, ain't it?
Chicago's. Yeah, that's a little bit. That's a little bit far. Maybe Indiana Pacers. Fevers women's. Caitlin Clark. Uh, but no. But yeah. Definitely tried to do that. That way I can catch a Dalton Knecht game.
Yeah.
See him in the pros. I seen him. I watched. Did you go to any of the games that when he was here?
Mm-mm.
I went to a couple. I mean, I
I don't
can't.
know. I hope he does so well.
I hope he does too. Some people project him as rookie of the year. Um,
I hope.
One thing I love to do right now is like after he got drafted, a lot of Laker fans, which is crazy to me. If you like it's crazy to me that fans don't follow college sports, or
Right.
maybe they do. I don't know, but there's a lot of people that don't know who Dalton Knecht is. And they're like, "Who's this Dalton Knecht kid? He better be a shooter." And then they watch him play like the Michigan State game where it was an exhibition game, and he dunked it. And they watch him like come like a out of bounds play, jump shoots, which he's probably going to be mainly doing that with the Lakers, doing a jump shoot.
Yeah.
Um,
They need him catch and shooting.
catching more like an Austin Reeves type of role. But
Well,
I think
Austin Reeves does it a lot at the 3 level though. He does a lot, dude.
but yeah, and I think the ceiling for ceiling for Dalton Knecht is a lot higher than Austin Reeves. Not dissing Austin Reeves, he's a great basketball player. He's a great NBA
He's
player.
good.
But I think Dalton Knecht has a high ceiling. But right now, obviously, Austin Reeves is a start, and Dalton Knecht's like come off the bench. But I think and then Dalton Knecht has a higher 3-point percentage rate right now. But that was in the college ranks. But then,
Right, yeah. We don't know how he's going to shoot in the NBA.
yeah, we'll see. But yeah, today's July 6th. Dalton Knecht plays today in the summer league game at 4:30. So here in about 10 minutes or so for us. This may be posted tomorrow, so it might be yesterday for y'all.
Right.
We'll see. He plays on a lot of. We'll see. I'm excited about watching him play and how his game translates.
I'm excited for both of them, yeah.
For Bronny too, yeah.
I want to see how he does too.
Yeah, it'd be funny if he dominates. That's what you said earlier. I know.
Yeah.
I took what you said.
Yeah.
But no,
Well, you stole. No, I'm just kidding.
no, you do that to me too. I don't want to. Anyways,
Okay. Anyways, yeah, but I hope they both do good.
no, that would be cool. Really, I don't nothing not to be rude, but I don't really care about Bronny really as much. I'm
Oh
more
yeah,
I
we're
care more
Tennessee
about Dalton.
fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dalton Knecht, and I hope. I mean, I'm not to be one of those people that say, "Oh, I wish I hope he sucks." No, I'm not to be that.
Who?
But about Bronny, I don't want him to suck. I want him to do good. I mean,
Yeah.
but not everybody can do good. But let's be realistic. But no, we'll see about. Oh yeah, and then LeBron's youngest son's coming up in 2 more years, so
And I think that's when LeBron will hang it up.
that's when you. That's what I was about to ask you. Yeah, and then that'd be crazy. I mean, first dad to play both your sons.
That'll never
That's
happen again.
legendary. No, I mean, because you got to think you got to play like 20 years. NFL, I don't think that could ever happen.
I don't think it could. They take a beating.
No, I mean, unless you're like Tom Brady. Tom Brady could have, but he would have had to have his kids at 18. Yeah,
You got to
because
have them young for
yeah,
sure.
because you have to have NBA. You just got to be 1 year removed from high school. In NFL, you got to be 3 years out of high school or at the age of 21. Baseball might happen more often because baseball, basketball. I mean, but it's rare. Um, I mean, obviously it's rare. It's only the second time ever. Um,
Yeah. When's the last time it was there? And when did the baseball father son do it?
I think it was early 2000. I think.
Oh, it's not that far.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it's coming more.
I mean, that's not. I
I
thought it
mean,
was
it's
like.
not
Does it say?
Ken Griffin and Ken Giffen Jr. Da, 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 da.
You think they'll be at the game?
Oh yeah, I think the dad said that he's definitely make it to the game, just to
Lakers game?
yeah, just to be like that way he can well you know
That's crazy, dude. It don't say.
it doesn't say what year. It's like
Okay.
give me hold on. We'll see. This is where hold on. Da, 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 da. When did they play together? Anyways, no, it's not really telling me.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll assume
We'll assume.
they're both still alive. So I mean,
Obviously, yeah.
so it wasn't like 70s, 80s, right?
Mm. They only played. Oh, so okay, never mind. I lied. It was a 90 and 91. I finally found it. They
Okay.
played 2 seasons together. So that's cool. I mean, what? So that's 30 years later that finally happened
I wonder
again.
who was better.
I'm not looking at it. That's
No, you don't have to. I just wonder because I don't think anyone, no one expects Bronny to be LeBron. Can
oh
we
no,
all
no, no.
assume that? Like he's not going to do that.
He's not. No, he's not to come close. His youngest son may come. His second son. Nobody's nobody
You
in
know
the
how,
history of the NBA will come close to what LeBron has done.
right?
I mean, and that's like not going by championship wise. That's going by
Stats,
stats.
championships.
Yes, that's
Like there's only him and MJ are the only ones that have at least 4 Finals MVPs. Michael has 6, so
yeah.
no one else.
I think both of these guys were the father and son both were Hall of Famers.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't even think Bronny will get that.
No.
Don't get me.
What?
I hope he does. Like I'm not. I just. It's
So what?
right now. I just don't see it.
Right, that was crazy about this father and son duo. They hit homers in back to back at bats.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's. I mean, that'd be like
What team?
Marlins.
That's cool.
Yeah. So but that if I was a dang dad and I was playing like professional baseball, hell, if I was playing football and I could throw my son a touchdown, that'd be awesome.
I guess people. I don't. I don't. I don't see how you can hate LeBron, dude. He's so great
No,
on and off the court. Like, do you hate great good dads or something?
yeah, I know, great dads. He never. Well, I mean, other than the situation now is going on in the locker room where he's sleeping with one of the players' moms.
Dude, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
The dad joke.
Yeah. But no. Anyways, but no. I don't know. Yeah, you people love to hate, and
Mm.
I mean, I think they hate him because everybody wants to get. Everybody wants to. What I'm trying to say. Compare him to Michael Jordan.
Right. They're
Which
two different players,
they're
dude.
two different players, two different human beings.
I don't think people. I don't know if people realize that.
I'm wearing LeBron's too, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
some witnesses. Witness there.
LeBron's had great teams, but Jordan had the super team. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, everybody.
Like, think about this. Jordan, when Jordan left for 2 years, you remember when he left?
For about a year and a half, yeah.
Yeah, okay, year and a half, yeah.
Maybe
His team, I think they went to the West, or the West. I think they went to their conference finals without him.
I do know they made the playoffs.
They made the playoffs, but
when LeBron left Cleveland the first time,
nothing. Miami.
Yeah, they didn't make it. No. And then
they made it a little after.
Yeah.
But
that's just because they got a great
Cleveland again.
Yeah, because
nothing. Now they're good, but when he left,
no, because they had to get a bunch of first round picks to help out, or get some trades or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, no, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So were his teams really that good? Were LeBron's teams really that good?
With Miami, yes.
With Miami.
And then Cleveland, yes. When
when he leaves, they're not good.
Yeah, because all the other players like D Wade was hurt, Chris Bosh was hurt.
What about Cleveland?
The first time, yeah, they sucked. The second time, Kevin Love was hurt all the time. They lost
so they
Kyrie.
Weren't good. You're saying they weren't good?
Yeah, they weren't good. But I'm just saying, like, some of it has to do with injuries, and some of it.
Okay.
But I get what you're saying. Yes. Because the Cleveland years, the last year he carried that team. He played all 82 games. So yeah, he carried that team, and he didn't win an MVP that year, and that ticks me off. He should have won. And
LeBron should be at like LeBron should be at like 5 or 6 MVPs, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say that MVP that year he had the stats, he had the availability, and the other player that won, I think it was James Harden, or maybe
Westbrook.
Which
Westbrook, if it was Westbrook, then Westbrook did deserve it though. He averaged triple-double, dude.
I don't think it was because we talked about it, or I was looking at stats, and the guy was like. The guy that won it only played like 60 games, and
they made that change.
LeBron played 82, and I'm like, yeah.
Now you got to play how many? 65, right?
I think so, something like that. You got to play like 2/3.
You got to play most of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I agree, you should.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's not 2/3. It's more than that. It's like 3/4, something like that. Yeah, I know you should be able to, because if you only play 41 games out of 82.
They're basing it off of that, yeah. What the heck?
Yeah, so, and I know a lot of players weren't happy about it, but, I mean, heck, Kobe Bryant never not played, Michael Jordan, and I guess that's one thing fans are saying about LeBron.
Kobe what?
Kobe never took days off.
Oh, yeah.
Kobe would play hurt, Michael Jordan, I mean, there wasn't no game management.
Right.
They were playing 82 games a year.
Right.
That's one thing I thought about too. Is like NBA. Do you really need 82 games in a year?
I mean, haven't they talked about shortening it?
I think so, but I don't think
I could see him doing it, dude.
I don't think they ever will, just because it's money. Like, yeah, I think they average.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how big their stadiums are. But
maybe they'll shorten it if the sales go down a little bit, though.
Yeah, maybe, but I still even then, if their home games go down, because like if. Yeah, I think they're making $100 a ticket for 20,000 tickets. I mean, what is that? That's $2 million.
Right.
Is that $2 million? Yeah, it's $2 million a game. You get 41 home games, $2 million. That's $82 million right there. Not including what your food sales, your drinks. I mean, your food sales, your merch sales, and all that other stuff. So that's why I don't think. That's why they got an 82, and I think that's why the NFL is trying to expand. The players don't want it, but the teams want it because that way it's one more home game. All right, guys. We had a little bit of technical difficulties to start the show. Once we went to go do some edits with the show, we noticed that there were some issues. So we had to record the first part of the show. So now we're going to go back to the regular show.
There was a corrupted file, pretty much. That's all. So it got in the way of
Don't know how it happened, but it is. This is what happens when we're fan-made. We're doing everything ourselves. So we got a lot of learning on how to do this stuff. But now we're going back to the regular
cast, yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you again for tuning in. Let's actually talk about LeBron James. He opted out of his contract. Everybody speculated that he was actually going to sign for way less. Then that he didn't get nobody.
He wanted way less. He don't need no money.
He wanted way less, and he was willing to take way less, and he was wanting to get more people, more players. I think he wanted Klay Thompson, possibly. Or I know he really wants to team up, but they're Golden State's not letting him go. Um,
About
Steph
Steph?
Curry, yeah,
There
they're
ain't
not
no
gonna let him
way.
go.
Steph's retiring
Or
at Golden State.
PG, Paul George.
Yeah.
Um, I guess they still have a chance to get Tobias Harris. I don't think he's signed anywhere yet. But Tobias Harris plays the same position as LeBron, so and Tobias Harris is gonna ask.
He,
I guess you're gonna get Tobias Harris as small forward and put LeBron at power forward.
and that's another shooter.
Yeah, I think what Lakers really need is a center,
I think they do too.
but as more that way they put Anthony Davis at the power forward and then
When the
LeBron,
year they won it was when they had big men on deck.
yeah, Dwight Howard and Dwight Howard, yeah, Dwight
JaVale
Howard,
McGee. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, they need to really get bigger, get strong because right now I think their guards are really good shape. Their forwards are in good shape. If they can just get a center because you're gonna have the Anthony Davis. Um, any remarks on the LeBron James signing another max deal or anything like that?
I mean, like you said, I know he was. I mean, that's what they're saying, right? He was hoping to get a player, but they weren't able to get anybody to land in LA. So, um, yeah, with this team as constructed, I mean, we can see them being a low seed probably, maybe, because the West is so hard, dude.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
West is stacked.
Nuggets,
Minnesota Timberwolves,
Minnesota, they're
Thunder,
getting better. The Suns,
Suns, yeah. I mean, yeah. The Thunder,
Thunder,
um, Mavs.
Mavs
They're just in
now
the
gotten
finals.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, and they got we can go into this. They just got Klay Thompson.
Yep.
So
Real quick before we get into that, before we talk about Klay Thompson going to the Mavs, Tobias Harris did sign a free agent, 2 years, $52 million deal with the Detroit Pistons. So I do.
when was that?
Uh,
Wait, where did I hear? I think I heard
July
that.
1st. So that happened on Monday.
Okay,
So that I must have missed it.
I missed it too then.
Yeah. So I mean, he didn't even sign for a max deal, $26 million a year. That's not even that. But what's good? Anyways, before.
You said that's not a lot. 26 million.
But that's not a max deal. Way I mean, hell,
Right.
I mean, you got LeBron James signing for 502 million or 52 million, a year.
And he's going. This is going to be 40 birthday this year.
20 over. No, he's over 20. Yeah, he's at like 24, 25, right?
What?
Year or no, 21, 22.
22. I think it's 22 years in the NBA.
Yeah, so he got drafted in 2003. Yeah, you're right, 22. Right. Yeah. I don't know why the same. I'm gonna complain about something. It showed me the same thing. Congratulations, Caitlin Clark, becoming the first WNBA player on scoring a triple double as a rookie. It popped up like 5 times, so I guess it was meant for me to say. But congratulations for being the first WNBA
What are you
player.
on, ESPN?
Right now, I'm on EBA.com.
Okay, yeah, congrats, Caitlin.
But it was just a notification from ESPN, CBS, ESPN, CBS, and then I don't know what the last one was.
She don't need congrats from us.
No, she good. But all right, let's talk about Klay Thompson going to Mavs. I think that was a. Oh man, sorry.
Wow, man, that was a rough one.
It was rough. It was very rough. But
that was a hell of a move.
Oh yeah.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah. I mean, for the Mavs. You just went to the NBA Finals,
and you added
a
18 point a game.
Yeah, you add a good shooter.
Threat, yeah.
You add a good defensive player. I mean, Klay is getting older.
Yeah, he's not what he once was. But
no, but he can come off the bench, or hell, he could even start.
He could start, dude.
He could start.
Like they're calling his 39% or whatever it was the lowest of his career last year. Like 39-40% shooting from three.
But that whole team was terrible. I mean, they didn't.
But you do realize that, like, there's like a high percentage of the league that is not shooting that high from three.
Oh yeah.
Like he's still one of the best shooters with the down year.
Yeah, and that's what. And plus, like one thing that, what's going to it? Golden State was actually offering him more money than what the Mavs signed him for. Actually, I think the money was the same, but the Mavs got him for 3 years, where the Golden State Warriors were only going to offer him a 2-year contract.
So do you think he just wanted out?
I think he was, yeah. I think he wanted out because the way he felt treated, that he didn't feel like he was a priority to them. That it was Draymond Green was more of a priority, and Steph Curry was more.
Steph Curry should be though. He should understand that.
Yeah. Well,
Steph Curry is the best player on that team.
but then they felt like probably felt like other players like Paul. I think Paul George was actually I think considering going there, but yeah,
Yeah,
what I read was he was going considering going to Golden State, but then he turned him down. And another player too, and they were willing to offer them max contracts and not him. So I think he was kind of soured about that.
dude,
But
California teams are struggling. Clippers,
Clippers,
Lakers,
Lakers,
Golden State,
Golden State, Sacramento.
Sacramento, they're still okay, but that's another team, dude. The Kings ain't going any. I mean, they're decent too.
Well, the Lakers, I think. I mean, if all they don't really need much to contribute. They need one more player. They need a center. They need a center, but they're over the cap right now, so they're not to pay the luxury cap, which sucks. But I mean, heck, if you win a championship, it doesn't matter. And that's one thing with Golden State last year. I think they were over the salary cap because they had Chris Paul.
Paul went to the Spurs with Wemby.
Yes, see and I don't think the Spurs are ready to win now. So
No,
I don't
no.
understand that move unless that was the only team that kind of offered him a
Maybe
contract.
gets a veteran in the locker room because
Yeah,
they don't have anybody.
it
They're
was
all
Wimby
young.
and yeah. So, but maybe that was just to help him. But um,
Paul George to the Sixers. That's going to be
Paul George,
Boston's
yeah,
biggest threat next year.
the
I think
76ers,
so.
yes, because Tobias, no, I like
If Embiid is healthy, that's the key. If
Embiid.
Embiid can stay healthy, dude, I'm telling you right now, it would have been them in the finals, the Eastern Conference
Tobias
finals.
Harris has the potential to be one of the best. I mean, a great basketball player. But
Tobias Harris,
he was with the 76ers.
right?
So what I'm saying was he has the potential to be one of the best players, but he's just so inconsistent.
Oh
You don't know
yeah,
what you're getting out of him. And that's one thing I think Paul George adds to the 76ers that Tobias Harris didn't was he's consistent. He's
yeah.
going to give you 20 plus points a game.
Paul George is a way better player than Tobias Harris.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not disagreeing. But Tobias,
I think that's the best move so far this offseason, dude.
the 76, yeah. I mean, I don't.
Followed by Clay.
The
Clay's
Mavs.
second.
I'll actually disagree. I think the Mavs getting Klay Thompson the
That's
best.
the best.
Yeah, just because he will fit in that role that they need.
Mm.
They don't. They need defense.
They just left the finals, so we
Yeah.
can
So
assume they're going to be trying to go back. All right.
yeah, and so hold on. Okay, let's get into this before we get into Team USA. So after we just talked about Paul George, who's your biggest loser of free agency?
Golden State.
I'm gonna say the Lakers. I'm gonna say the
Hold on.
Lakers for now.
Hold on. I might. Yeah. Well, why Lakers? Because
Because they
just didn't
haven't
get
got
nobody?
nobody. They haven't got nobody. They were
I was going to say Clippers or Warriors because they had players leave and got nothing in return.
yeah.
They didn't get anything. They just lost.
My thing is with the Lakers though, they haven't gained nothing. They gained. I mean, obviously they got
They
in the
got
draft,
they got Dalton. Yeah.
in the draft, but they didn't get like a player that don't. I love Dalton Knecht. I think he does have a bright future in the NBA. Um, but you don't know that for sure.
Mm.
Like we know,
The offseason.
Anthony Edwards for Minnesota Timberwolves. Nobody knew that for sure if he was gonna be good. We had an idea, but now we know he's good. Like kind of like Dalton. So we don't know. We think he has potential to be rookie of the year, but we don't know. So in my thing, they didn't gain anything out of the draft, or you
Right.
don't. You haven't gained nothing this offseason. You don't. I think they're not.
It's not over yet.
No, they still can get a center here and there. I mean, potential somebody.
They just
pick
need a
up.
body. If they can get a body for minimum, dude, all right, just stand there.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
don't, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, so they probably need to
But-
try to get Chris Bosh out of retirement and get him.
No, we need somebody else.
Yeah,
I would rather have a honest. No, I ain't gonna say that, but
get Tim Duncan out of the. He's too old.
Shaq.
Shaq's too fat.
Yeah,
Nothing against Shaq, but no.
I love Shaq, dude. He's
Yeah,
so funny,
he's
dude.
crazy. I like watching. It's sad to say, but the NBA, or was that NBA on TNT,
Yeah.
is over. I think it's over. I think they're done. I think because NBC bought the contract out or something. But yeah, that now the NBA on
Shaq has
TV.
his podcast though. So.
Yeah, but how I loved it when him and
Charles.
Charles Barkley
Yeah.
and what's that other guy's name?
Who? Oh, on the crew it was Ernie.
Not
and
Ernie.
yeah, you're talking about
Damn it.
Dude, stop. Don't. Cause I know his name. I'm brain farting.
You suck.
You suck, dude.
Kenny
Kenny
Smith.
Smith.
Anyways,
Oh
I loved
my
it when Shaq and him
gosh,
would
the
run
Jet, dude.
the jet. I would love to watch them race.
Yeah.
I remember when Kenny pushed him into the damn Christmas tree. That was funny. Some good times, but I don't. I think it's pretty much over. If it's um, but now and then then Shaq always making fun of Barkley all the time on TV. But yeah, I don't know how we got on that real
You.
probably. Um, so anyways, I'm pretty sure that's all. That's over. This past season was it. I think the NBC paid the bought the
But
contract.
I'm still sticking to my answer, dude. It's between Golden State and the Clippers, and I might go Golden State.
I'm gonna stick with the Lakers. I'm gonna say the Lakers and probably. I mean, I'll say not to Golden State because they had to get rid of one of their max contracts. Um, I'm just trying to think. Maybe the Clippers because they lost Paul George. That's what I'll say. But they
For
still,
nothing.
yeah, for nothing. I mean, he was a free agent, so yeah. Um, yeah. Um, I was get into the Team USA dominant team. I think at least.
What are they calling this team?
Do you know? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you know. I don't know.
Oh,
I've seen something. I don't know what it was from, but I saw the re Dream Team.
I mean, this team
There
has
was the Dream Team, the Redeem Team, and now it's the Re Dream Team. And this is the Re Dream Team. I
they
don't know
just
where I saw that.
this team. I mean, they arrived in they arrived at camp yesterday to start practicing. I guess on Friday, July 5th.
Dude, I'm gonna watch.
I mean, you got LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, uh, Steve Kerr as a head coach 4 times. Is he 4 times? Yeah, 4 time
Champ.
NBA champs. You got LeBron James, 4 time champ. Yeah.
Steph Curry
Curry
four
4 time.
time,
Kevin Durant two
two,
times, and then Kawhi Leonard two
two,
times.
3. Spurs.
Spurs just
No,
two.
2. Sorry. Yeah, and Toronto. I thought he
Um,
won 2 with, but the Heat beat him. So yeah.
Expedition games coming up July 10th. Canada versus USA. July 15th. Australia versus USA. Siberia versus USA. South Sudan versus USA. Germany versus USA. So some. I mean, here's some more of the players. I mean, also like I said, Steph Curry, Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, Drew Holiday,
Embiid with us, dude, is
Therese,
awesome.
Therese,
Maxi.
no, Therese Halliburton,
Oh no,
Halliburton,
you're Halliburton.
Halliburton, Indiana Pacers.
Yeah,
Forward, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum. Centers, Joel Embiid. Even though Joel Embiid, I think it's French, right?
he's France.
Yeah, he picked to be on Team USA. Anthony Davis, Bam
Bam Adebayo.
yeah, and I think he's coaching staff. The war. I mean, Stephen Kerr,
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr, same thing. Eric Spoelstra,
Ty Lue.
Ty Lue, and Mark Few.
Those are goated
I thought Mark
coaches.
Few was a head coach for some reason, but yeah, dude,
That
that's
staff's crazy.
yeah.
They could have got Greg Popovich too, but they didn't.
The qualifying games actually already started. Don't even ask me to say some of these countries' name. Um,
You
I
don't
guess
have to.
I guess USA didn't have to even compete in the qualifying. It seems like we were automatic qualifiers. It seemed
I
like.
think everyone knows that. I will say this though: this team has to win. You realize that, right?
Dude, yeah, if they don't win, well, that's one thing. I mean, we'll talk about about Team USA football here in a little bit. What I've read, they got their ass destroyed. But yeah, I mean, that's about as embarrassing as that because we created football and we're getting destroyed by Japan and Australia. And if we get destroyed in basketball
You
with
talking
them,
about what football?
yeah, football's in the Olympics now.
And we got destroyed in football? What are you talking about? When?
This year, like for the qualify or for qualify, I'm pretty sure it's in the Olympics. But we got dominated by Japan. and people are mad. I'm like, just to hate their citizenship right
Who do
now.
we have as quarterback?
I don't. They're not named, but still though,
They're not named.
they're not NFL players.
Oh, who cares?
I care because we created the sport, just like the NBA. NBA, we used to not be able to. The NBA players used to not be able to dominate. And that's why we got. I think since the until the '80s, where it was when they started able to play in the Olympics.
Hmm. Well, who created soccer?
Well, that's different.
No, it's not. Because which country created soccer, they lose. They
Yeah, but
win, but
who?
they lose.
Yeah, but who? What other nation has like a pro American football league like America?
You're right about that.
Soccer,
It's
yeah,
worldwide.
worldwide
Yeah,
consistently.
yeah.
We're the only ones that play football. Like, I
I get what
mean,
you're saying.
rugby's different. I mean, rugby's played worldwide too. I
Yeah.
mean, so
No, you're right. You're right. That makes sense. But I guess they do play. I guess other countries do play football,
yeah, I know. And then we
and
freaking
we're not as good.
yeah. Final score 41-20 saw Japan take down Team USA on its way to gold.
We got silver.
No, I think we played in the bronze game and lost.
We didn't get bronze either.
Mm.
Dang, USA sucks.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Maybe you should get out there.
Play QB, yeah, no, too old for that. No, but so yeah. Anyway, I was talked about that after we talked about basketball, but let's go back to the basketball. But yeah, but that's the point. Like this team should not lose. No way or form should lose any game.
There's more
This
competition
just should
though.
be
There is more competition though.
no, but this team should be like the '08 team where it should not
It'd be
be.
close.
No game should be close. I think we should. I mean, we should run it up. The scoring is a little bit differently. I think they're actually allowed to camp out in the freaking paint. Um, I think
Oh
there's
man,
no.
Wemby's gonna have fun in France.
Yeah, so yeah, but heck, we have shooters. I mean, Steph Curry. Um, hell, I'm surprised not Clay Thompson not on there.
I know.
That's crazy.
I don't even think Klay Thompson's part of the top 75 players either. He's not of all time.
That's BS. Maybe not top of all time, but he should.
That's
Current.
he got mad about that. You
I
don't
mean,
think he is?
I mean, there's. I mean, if he's there, if he is, he's like in the '60s, '70s.
All right.
I mean,
But he should. I think he should be in it.
I don't. He's not even my top like probably 10 shooting guards.
He's not in your top 10.
No, because I can think of. So I got Kobe,
MJ.
MJ, D Wade. I think D Wade's better than Clay.
Well, yeah, D Wade's. Yeah, a lot of people have D Wade as their number 3 shooting guard of all time.
Yeah, so those three for sure. Those are your top three. I mean, no doubt.
Then you're getting into James Harden.
I would probably take. Well,
I'm just naming them now.
James Harden could be. I don't know if he's a point guard or shooting guard. That's why I was about to ask.
He's labeled. I think he's shooting.
He's shoot. So you think? I mean, I think.
But
That's,
he plays like a point guard, kind of like LeBron ain't a point guard. He's a small forward, really.
okay. So yeah. So I'll take James Harden over Clay.
I would take James Harden over Clay as well. We're talking prime.
Prime James Harden over Clay. Hell, I don't even. Oh, Tony Parker. I take Tony Parker over Clay.
Tony Parker's point guard, bro.
Oh, who was his? Who?
Monty Ginobili.
Ginobili. I'll take.
You take Ginobili over Clay. Ooh, I don't know about that one.
I would.
I wouldn't.
I would.
Mm-mm.
I mean, both of them. One of them has four. No, both of them had four rings.
4 wings.
Four rings. Ginobili, yeah, because he won back to back. He got it. They won it
I
back to
don't
back.
know. I don't know.
They won it in 04 and 05, right?
No.
No.
They won in '07. After the Heat won it in '06.
And then they
Oh
won.
04 and '05 was the Pistons. They beat Kobe and Shaq. Because Kobe and Shaq
But they
were
won
going
in
for a 4
they
straight
won-
ring, and the Pistons beat them.
Well, it don't matter. So they have, but they.
It don't
But
matter.
I think he has
It
like
does,
three.
but it don't.
Three. Anyways, I'll tell you that over Clay.
Clay has 4.
Yeah, but he got lucky because not really lucky.
He didn't get lucky. He contributed, dude.
He contributed, but he had two of the best players ever.
Oh, you talking about Kevin Durant?
Kevin
Well, yeah.
Durant and
Once
Steph
Kevin
Curry.
Durant, I'm talking like without Kevin Durant though.
Kevin Durant, he has 2 rings.
With yeah, I know that, but
So, but he
I,
still had the best point guard ever, best shooter ever.
yeah,
Not
him and
maybe not the
Magic,
best point guard, but
him and
definitely
Magic. It was between them. Yeah,
yeah. But is it? I mean, is it crazy? I don't even see Steph as a true point guard, as a disher. I see him
he's
more as a
not.
shooter.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
a shooting point guard more than a disher.
Yeah,
So like
they're
they're just
different.
two different players. So
Yeah, they are two
I don't
different
think you can
players.
say one's better than the other point guard. So
Uh,
if you list them like all around, probably the best point guard ever is LeBron James.
oh, we're doing that now.
I
I
would
don't
say no. I'll just
because Magic is a point guard.
no, but no. That's I was just joking. But
Yeah,
yeah. Um,
best point guard.
but no, I mean in a way you probably could list him.
I mean, he's. Do you know what's crazy? This is kind of off, but while we're on NBA, dude, LeBron has 40K, 11K, and 11K.
That
That's
is
insane, dude.
yeah.
40,000 points, 11,000 assists, 11,000 rebounds. That's crazy, dude. No one's. Who's touching that?
Talking about like
Who can
unbeatable
touch it?
records.
Yeah,
I mean that's there. I don't think anybody can touch
I
that.
don't know if anyone can.
That or the yeah. There's no. I mean,
You know how long you have to be good?
but my thing is too, and I get where everybody. How many great teams have he has been a part of, and he only has four chips? I mean, the Miami years
They should have won four.
they should have won four, and that's how good that team. I think they were better than that Spurs team, but I think uh,
Wade was bad. He was in bad shape that last year.
well, but they still had the better team. I
I
think with
guess,
Chris
yeah.
Bosh, Ray Allen. Um,
I don't know. Tim Duncan's better than Bosh, dude.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but hell, I mean, they beat him the year before, so. But
Barely.
D
But
Wade,
yeah.
yeah,
But D Wade
they
was
had to come
shot.
back. They had to come back.
Yeah.
Um, but no, yeah, they could have won it 4 years there. And then I mean, the Cleveland years.
You know how many great teams he's played?
I mean, he's played a lot. I'm not doubting LeBron James, but I'm just saying he had so many chances of having great teams, or
Yeah.
that he should have won, or he went all the way. That year, that last year in Cleveland when he lost, I
Um,
think that
when JR didn't know the
yeah,
score.
exactly. I think they could have won it that year, but then I think after that, like after that loss, that was such a
I don't think
heartbreaking.
no one was beating Kevin Durant's Warrior team.
Was that a Kevin? Yeah, it was. I guess. Yeah,
No one was. They could have taken that game and lost. I think
but no. But yeah,
that was the greatest team of all time. Period. You have four Hall of Fame. There were five Hall of Famers on one team. You got to think, dude. People don't realize this. Oh, LeBron James was part of the best, like these great teams. Bullshit. The Boston Celtics, Larry Bird's Boston Celtics, five Hall of Famers on that squad, bro.
well, I get that, but what I'm saying is he was part of good teams.
Jordan's team was the super team. People don't talk about that.
Yeah, I know.
He had the super
I'm not
team.
down. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong,
No, I
but
know you're not.
that
It
2011
was his fault. It was LeBron's,
yeah, 2011 he should have
and
had
that's
one.
a not
That's a five. Um, but he's also taken some terrible teams.
to
Um,
the championship.
championship. I mean,
That '07
seven.
against
Uh,
the Spurs when they got swept.
they got swept. He was the only player. I don't even know anybody on that team.
They had Mo Williams, Elgauskas.
Yeah, and then didn't
I don't
LeBron
know.
go like he went? They went. He went to the championship with Cleveland 15, and then lost right to Golden State.
That was Golden State's because Kyrie and Love were hurt,
Yes, so
so they had nobody
he could have
again.
had two. Well, one of them wasn't his fault, but if he had two more, everybody would be talking different tone about LeBron James. Instead of only being four and like whatever he is,
Six.
six, he'd be 6-4 right now. If one year was his fault, the other year he didn't have his teammates. Um,
2 years he didn't have teammates.
yeah. So, yeah. I'm about to say if Kyrie never left, I think they could have. I mean, I know you said, but if Kyrie didn't leave, they traded Kyrie. If he didn't ever leave, they could have possibly had three more championships. I don't think LeBron would have left. I think LeBron would have stayed in Cleveland. So that would have hurt them in 2020 when they won it all, probably. Um, But yeah, I think he could have if he had two or three more championships. Everybody would have a different tone on LeBron.
Maybe, but he'd still have haters. So
Yeah, I mean 40,000 points. I mean, how do you not say he's the greatest scorer of all time?
I mean,
Like,
people categorize it different though. It's like who's the best scorer versus who's the greatest, and who, it's like levels to it and shit.
well,
So
and plus, like everybody says, like, oh, he's not a great defender. He's never won Defensive Player of the Year, and that's like Michael Jordan has it, Kobe Bryant has it. Yeah, but I was like, I mean, yeah, LeBron doesn't have no Defensive Player of the Year, but hell, I mean, dang games. I mean, he probably led the league a lot of time in steals and all this
blocks,
blocks.
not probably not blocks, but
Maybe I mean you never know. I mean I don't know. Maybe with the Miami years. I mean those Miami years were crazy.
those Miami years, dude. I think he talks about how he got robbed of a defensive player of the year.
Yeah. So,
He's been first team all defense like 5 or 6 times. I know that, but I think he talks about this. I've heard him talk about this, and I'm not like a huge like LeBron like stan like oh my god, but I have heard him talk about how the year he was on first team defense and got robbed of defensive player of the year, the guy that won it was third team.
well,
The guy that won it, think about that, was on third team all defense. How was that?
I don't know.
That makes no sense.
That doesn't make sense.
I just think that's funny. But that's robbery, bro.
So I mean, and then well, yeah, that is Rob. I mean, that's I
I
didn't
mean,
even know that. Just
yeah,
like people, and then another thing people down him on is like, oh, he's never led the league in points per game.
that's not his game.
No, but what I'm saying is too is when you average. Hold on, I lost it. Oh, I mean, he's averaging 28.9. Back when he had 28.9 in 2020, averaged 30.3 in 2019. Um, I did not realize he's with the Lakers that long. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Um, 2016, 27.4, 2015, 27.5, um, 13 and 14, 27.1, 27.1, 26.7, 29.7, 30 points a game. I mean, you got all these points per games, and back like Michael Jordan. I mean, back then I might have been leading the league, but nowadays that's not because you got Steph Curry that averages 37 points a game. Luka Doncic averaging 37 points a game. James Harden. I mean, there's guys that don't play defense. James Harden definitely doesn't play defense. You can, uh, but it gets 37 points a game.
right.
Uh, then you got Embiid that averages 30 points a game. All he has to do is just stand down low and get the ball, and then just dunk it over somebody. Um, but yeah, that's. I mean, LeBron gets a lot of hate, and some of it's roughly so.
I guess it just makes me mad because I just want to like appreciate it while we have it. You
Yeah,
know?
because I mean, I didn't appreciate Kobe. I
I
hated Kobe.
I liked Kobe.
I hated Kobe just because he was just I didn't know, but I respected him as the years go on after he retired, just because of what he stood for and his mentality of like work hard and good things will happen. Um, and that's what a lot of people don't realize about him. Um,
Yeah, I loved Kobe, dude.
but then after his game, after he retired, I started respecting him more, and I wish I would have enjoyed his game. That's why I'm choosing to enjoy LeBron. But I actually like LeBron's game. I mean, he does it the right way, off and on the court.
Yeah,
Um,
that's another thing. Like, why all the hate? He's done nothing but great things since he's entered the league, and nothing has.
I mean,
The spotlight has been on him nonstop, and he's done nothing wrong.
there's a bad thing going around in the locker room that he's sleeping with one of his teammates' moms.
Okay. Haha, dad joke over here.
Knee jack. All right. Um, all right. So I think we're pretty much done with the NBA and then Team USA. Can't wait to watch Team USA. It should be a dominant season for them.
Mhm.
Um, we talked about it a little bit last week. We can just touch a hint of it. Um, Texas and Oklahoma has officially joined the SEC as of July 1st.
Welcome Texas and Oklahoma.
I know they both had like I say big, but both of them had like parties in a way, like a welcoming party, like oh we were joining the SEC. They repainted the field with the SEC logo, got rid of the Big 12. Um,
Who partied? What do you mean?
Texas and Oklahoma, they had like a fan gathering thing to
Oh,
officially join.
now it's time to rack up more losses.
Yeah, I know. Uh,
You're in a tough conference.
yeah, you don't have. I mean, we have bad teams. I mean, you got
No,
Vanderbilt.
yeah, I'm just kidding.
I'm about to say, well, in a way, you're not,
In a
because
way, I'm not, but
but say we got Vanderbilt, Mississippi State. Hell, that's pretty much it. I would say
Kentucky,
Arkansas, Kentucky, but they're competitive.
they are
Arkansas's
competitive.
Arkansas's competitive. Vanderbilt and Mississippi State, I think, the only two teams.
That aren't really
I mean, since Dan Mullen left Mississippi State, yeah, they're not really competitive. I mean,
right.
Tennessee's we're now competitive. South
Like
Carolina,
there's no off weeks.
no.
There's really
So,
not.
I mean, you got 8 SEC games. I think they need to move that up. I really think it needs to be 10 SEC games. It'd be better for us as a fan base. It would be harder. I mean, I don't know. It'd just be better to watch 10 SEC games than 8. But we got 8 SEC teams,
There's only 12,
12
12
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah, why not have? Yeah, no. So you have four nobodies. Well, Tennessee's actually playing NC State, so it's technically not a nobody. Um,
Come on, we want a little bit of leeway.
well, I get it too, and also like those off game, non-schedule.
Excuse us.
Excuse us, non-schedule, non-schedules, or non-conference schedule. It actually helps those lower teams. Like, I mean, I think we play UTC the first week. I mean, we do play UTC of the first week. We give them money to help. I mean, give them money to come play us. That also can bite you in the butt, like Georgia State did back in 2019 when we paid them to play us and they whooped our butt.
Yep.
Um,
That's funny, by the way.
yeah, I know. So,
It's actually hurt. It hurts too.
yeah, no,
but
you paid them $1 million to come beat you. I wish there'd be something in the contract. If you win, you don't get this money. I wish that could have been put in the contract.
Nah, that's messed up.
It is
Let them
messed up.
play.
Yeah, let them play, but hell far. Don't. I mean,
Don't let them throw the game.
yeah, screw that. I don't care. I'd rather that be the speculation than not. Maybe
Michigan
it is.
did that to App State, didn't they?
Yeah, as I say, yeah, but yeah.
That's probably the biggest upset of all time.
I'm about to say that was yeah, that is. But Tennessee versus Georgia State. I wouldn't even say that was the biggest upset because
Not versus Michigan and App
no,
State.
I think we were only like 7-6 that year.
No, yeah, we weren't good.
Yeah, we weren't good.
Michigan
so.
wasn't either, to be fair.
I think Michigan was ranked though.
They were ranked. Were we not?
No.
Oh. Yeah,
just
because wasn't
came off
that their
of five-
first game?
Huh?
That was Michigan's first game, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were ranked.
I know.
That was like they're downhill, and then now they're back up, obviously.
Yeah.
But no, that was our first game after coming off a 5-7 season.
Yeah, we were already in a downhill. Like, we weren't good.
Yeah, now I think this is crazy.
It'd be an upset now.
Yeah, it'd be definitely a big upset. I mean, we're ranked. I mean, they kind of screwed us last year by not keeping us ranked. But now we got off topic a little bit. But yeah, it would be a big upset. But I would love to see, like I said, I'd love to see the SEC games move up, maybe to 10. But like I said, I get playing UTC, Kent State, and stuff like that. Just a quick side note: SEC Media Days is set for July 15th through the 18th. Josh Heupel that'd be on Tuesday.
No, I'm with you.
So
Sorry.
July 16th. We'll get more into that as it gets closer. I think it's funny they did it the week when NCAA football comes out.
Is it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's when it's 2 weeks from now, or a week from now. Yep, that's the week that the SEC or NCAA football comes out. That'd be awesome if they would add that into like college football game and like where you just go to media days and just talk about your team.
Are they going to have a career in that?
I think they will have like a road to glory type of thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then they'll also have like kind of like the mute league where you have cards and you collect them, and then you can use like former players and current players as long as they're in the game. Like Archie Manning is not to be in the Met game. I'm curious on how the transfer portals will be in that game. I mean, in the games past, they had the not really transfer portals. They had players transferring,
Right.
but not the transfer portal, that'd be way better because they can. Well, that'd be fun. I think that'd be fun. All right, man. We got like 10 to 15 minutes left. You want to do a top 5 quarterbacks of all time since we're getting closer and closer. We're like a month away from, or we're like a week and a half away from the unofficial start to football season, and then like a month away from football camps.
Sure. Tennessee.
Yeah, let's do top five Tennessee QBs of all time. And if we have time, we may do a top five.
Okay.
Top five. Sorry, Tennessee running backs of all time. So my thing is to you, how you that grade this? Like, how you that grade
I'm gonna
the
grade.
top five quarterbacks you have based off wins and stats, or I mean, because Peyton Manning is he's a winner. He won a lot of games, but he never won a natty here. He won an SEC champ. But like somebody like T. Martin that doesn't have really the stats, but has won you a national championship.
That's a big deal,
Yeah,
though.
no, yeah. So, but then again, is it that defense that won it? Because I guess the defense helped you win the Arkansas game where oh, he stumbled and fumbled.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
dude,
and then we
that
didn't.
was that was God.
Yeah, dude. And then we didn't even throw it. We ran it every play to get a touchdown.
True,
So
but we had Jamal.
was it Jamal? Yeah, it was Jamal. So
All right, we'll start with quarterbacks.
that's what I'm trying to say.
So we'll base it off of let's just
Base it off whatever you want to base it
base it
off
what
of.
yeah. Let's do that.
So I mean, but okay.
I
Do you
think
want to go first, or you
let's just start it. We'll go back and forth. I think we both know,
top
and
five
every
or number
Tennessee
one?
fan knows this.
Number one. We're gonna start with number one,
Number one,
okay, because it's easy.
it's easy. Peyton Manning,
Peyton Manning is definitely number one. Uh,
without a title,
without a title,
he did not win.
he
So
still leads Tennessee in completions in a career, attempts in career,
and we're not going off of NFL stats.
No,
This is
there's-
what they did at UT. So
total yards. He still leads Tennessee in total yards, passing yards, total touchdowns, or total passing. Well, hell, probably total touchdowns too. Um,
what about wins?
uh, I would have to look it up.
don't matter.
That's
It
a
don't
big
matter. It
minute.
don't matter.
Um, but yeah, obviously Peyton Manning for one each. Um,
All right, this is where we're gonna swap probably.
probably.
Go. Who you got?
You want me to go, or you want to
I
go?
want you to go.
So I'm gonna go by this guy. Didn't win us no national championship, but he had to he played in at least one SEC championship game, but lost to LSU back in
Eric
03.
Ainge.
No,
Oh, Eric Ainge lost to LSU too.
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't
so
even
you're
think about
going
that.
Casey.
Casey Clausen.
Okay.
So I think Eric Ainge. This
I thought you were going Eric. I was like, oh wow, I was not expecting that.
no Eric Ainge is not gonna be my top five. He might be my top 10, but not top five.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going to go with Casey Clausen. He's second in total yards. He's second pretty much on everything. Total yards, total touchdowns, so on and so on. He also is one of those quarterbacks he's won a lot of games, but never won a big one for Tennessee. So, but all right, who's your number two?
All right, you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
My number two. And he doesn't have the best stats. Like you're naming off, you know who it is. It's T. Martin, dude.
I almost went T. Martin.
It's T. Martin.
T. Martin.
That championship means more than any stat to me. I'm sorry, it just does.
I would have picked one thing with the T. Martin thing is that yeah, he did play really well.
He wasn't. Yeah, he was a good quarterback, dude. He was.
He was a good quarterback, but
He was not. He was not. I'm not going to put him above the stat guys, right? But if we're just doing that, but if we're doing what it meant, to me, him being behind that quarterback alone, winning that championship, puts him right there.
The only downfall for me is why I didn't do that is because he only had 19 passing touchdowns that year,
That's fair.
2,100 passing yards,
Right.
267 attempts on 153. That team was a run and gun team.
We were.
Run and defense.
We were.
But that's why I have. But with that saying, him winning the championship, he did have 13 completion. I think 23 consecutive completions. That's why I got him at my third best quarterback.
Okay,
in
we're
UT
jumping
history.
into three. All
Yeah.
right.
So that's why what I just said. Yeah, the stats ain't all the way there, but not many players above him have 20 or that has actually really thrown to 2,100 yards. But then again, like I said, that team he showed that he can throw the ball. He had 23 consecutive completions. he wasn't asked to do much, but he could do a lot more. In '99, he was actually asked to do a lot more. Not really a lot. Hell, not too much more. He threw 2,300 yards, 12 passing TDs. Um, but he still is top 10 in total yards. But yeah, like I said, that's my third quarterback. Just because of the championship, I will move him up that, and he probably has like one of the best plays. This is gonna be a little bit biasness ever in the championship where he threw it to Pierce Price over the top.
Yeah.
But
he had to make a play,
yeah, so
and he made it.
when he needed to, he made plays. So, but yeah, T Martin's my third. Who's your third?
Hendon Hooker.
All right.
Hendon Hooker's my third, dude. I know it's crazy, but
No,
it kind of is crazy, but I don't know, man. That
2 years
again, it was the win over Bama that put him over the top for me.
Well, I get that.
That was huge, dude. It was huge.
I'm surprised that you put him over Casey Clausen just because.
Well, Casey's on my list.
Okay, Casey Clausen to me. Okay, but I mean not. Well, to be a little bit argumentative about this, Casey Clausen is way back. I mean, Hendon only had 2 years here. His second year, he got hurt. Which
I have. This probably is a little recent biasness.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
But that win over Bama meant so much to Tennessee, dude. And it did.
I would say that, but then I would argue that '04 when Casey, he was a quarterback in '04, right? Yeah, no, Eric Ainge was. No, it was
No, it
'03.
Clausen was 03. Anyway, what were you saying?
Anyways, I forgot my train of thought now.
Oh.
Anyways, but no, I mean, I think Casey Clausen had a winning record against Gators. I think I could be wrong on that. But no, I mean, but just Casey Clausen's 4 year. He started 4 year, or pretty much, yeah. He led the team for all 4 years that he was here.
Did Hooker have a winning record against Florida?
He was 1-1.
Yeah.
1-1. So 500. If you call that winning, I don't know.
Nah, it ain't winning then. So
no,
you're right.
But then again, but yeah, I get what you're. I get what.
That was one of the best games of all time, dude.
The Bama game.
Mm-hmm.
Offensively, yes. Defensively,
no.
If you're a defense coach, you hated it.
Yeah.
But all right, so that was your third. So we're on four. Four.
I'm just gonna go ahead and go then. Casey Clausen. I have him.
Okay, Casey Clausen as your four.
Yeah.
All right.
Because he did. You're right. His stats were really good.
So, all right, my four. He doesn't really have the stats to say, but for that time period, it was really good.
You're going way back.
Yeah, I'm going way back before mine and your time. Well, yeah, my right at my time. I'm going Heath Schuler.
That ain't way back, but
I mean it's
that's
back.
Crazy. You have him there.
I mean, my fifth pick is gonna be even farther back, and I don't care. He's one of my Mountain Rushmore of the greatest quarterbacks. He just doesn't have the stats.
Right.
But then again, that could be just that time frame. Anyways, but yeah, I got Heath Schuler, top 5 pick. I know we're not talking about it, but top 5 pick in the NFL draft. I think maybe number 1 overall pick. Washington, played 4 years and didn't do anything, and then went to be governor of North Carolina. His son's currently on the team. But the reason why I picked him is because he has one of the most iconic games I've ever watched rerun was when it was piss pouring rain and him running around. He's pretty much the Michael Vick before Michael Vick, but nobody talks about it. He wore, and I still don't understand to this day. He wore number 21 as a quarterback. So
I know that is weird.
Yeah, but that's my number 4.
He's my 5.
He's Schuler?
Yep.
Oh shoot! So okay. I thought I was throwing a Hail Mary out there.
No, you're not. I mean, he won a Heisman, right?
Who?
Heath.
No.
He didn't?
No Tennessee players ever won it.
I thought he won a Heisman.
No. Him and Johnny Majors, or Peyton Manning and Johnny Majors, are the only ones that were like finalists.
Oh, he must have came in second.
Probably.
I think he did, along with Manning. Manning came in second too, didn't he?
But
I'm tripping. All right, yeah. Who's your 5th?
My 5th, I'm going back in time, the 70s. One of my favorite players of all time. Never got to watch him play. Got to see this is just I mean, the greatest play. If you don't know him, look him up. Carnage Holloway.
I do not know him.
My favorite play
What
of
year
all
was
time.
this? What year was this?
He played from 72 to 70. Well, he started from 72 to 74.
Okay,
His stats, like I said, ain't that great. 800 yards passing,
that is not that great.
1100 yards, 1100 yards. But that's in the 70s when passing wasn't as dominant as it is today, or
True, it
even
was
in the
running.
90s.
It was
Yes,
more running.
running, and he was a running quarterback. First black quarterback in the SEC history. That's why I'm thinking he's iconic. He's definitely,
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking. I got you now. I
but
got you.
he's one of my favorite football players of all time. Uh, I mean, I never got to watch him play. I wish I could have. He has one of the best plays I've ever seen against Georgia Tech. Um, yeah, one of my best plays against Georgia Tech, where every player on the defense touched him but could not bring him down. He broke all the freaking tackles. Look him up if you don't know him, Carnage Holloway.
Look him up.
Uh, and real quick, my sixth player,
You doing honorable mentions?
honorable mention.
I don't have that.
Real quick, I'm gonna pick probably my sixth is Hendon Hooker,
Okay.
and then my
Dang, two honorables.
Eric Ainge.
Okay.
Just because Eric Ainge, well, he's part of one of the worst Tennessee teams in '05 when we went 5-7. No, he wasn't really a full time starter then. But he has some good wins. He did.
Was Crompton after Eric?
Yeah, John Cropton, which yeah, he was probably
He wasn't that good.
he wasn't our worst. I think
No, he wasn't our worst.
Justin
No.
Worley probably. Um, but yeah, Justin Worley, I think probably Jarrett Garantano. Stat wise, Jarrett Garantano, but he started for so many years.
Right.
Jarrett Garantano's seventh on the total yards list. Um, but yeah, we don't have time to do top five, or do you want to do one real quick? I mean, we were already over an hour.
Oh yeah, we can cut it. We're good.
We're good.
We'll do
We're
it
gonna
another
cut it
time.
next. We'll
Yeah.
do it next time. It is the off season. Nothing's really going on. We got the Olympics about to start up. Summer league that I know a lot of Tennessee fans are just keep tuned to because of Dalton Knecht. I know I will be a lot more this year.
Yep.
Which today's July 6th for us. This may be posted tomorrow, but at 4:30 p.m. Dalton Knecht is playing on ESPN.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah, against blah 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 Sacramento. I'm excited to see him play, to see how he does, see how his game translates. I mean, it's just a summer league, so you can't really
Right.
base it off that. I mean, I know. I mean, but I feel like the SEC is probably going to be more tougher than the summer league.
You think?
Yeah, I think just because there's
So
more.
Dalton should dominate.
I think so. I think you. Well, it's like a lot of people. If I, which I am a betting man. I was about to say if I was a betting man, I am. I'd probably put about $20 on him winning Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
But I don't bet on Tennessee players to do anything. I mean, hell,
We don't bet on Tennessee.
Yeah, no, you can't. And everybody should know. Don't bet on Orange. That means Florida, Clemson,
Oklahoma State, Texas.
Yeah, you don't bet on. That's what a wise man once told me, and I didn't listen. Now I know why. But all right, guys, thanks you for tuning into episode 2. Last week, episode 1. If you didn't watch it, go check it out. It's on the 10 Talks podcast or 10 Talks page. Sorry.
We're gonna try to keep improving.
We're definitely improving. I think we actually gotten better from week 1 to week 2. Actually, technically, this is probably like week 50, 40 some, because we've been doing this, been working on this since August. We've been wanting to post them so long. It's a long time in working, but we will try to keep improving. But like I said, I'm your host, Andrew. This is my co-host, my buddy.
I'm Alex. Yeah.
I'm Alex.
I'm Alex.
I'm just Alex. But all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.
Deuces.